Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, all of the audience. In this era, technology advances are getting more sophisticated. In our daily living, technology will help us. For instance, better information access, easy of mobility, saves time, virtual social life, and many more. Social media is a place for us to communicate and interact with others by virtual. It can become an important of human interaction. On American Academy of Child and Adolescents website, 90% of teenagers around 13 until 17 years old have used social media. It is not so different in Indonesia. According to survey from Asosiasi Penyelenggara Jasa Internet di Indonesia, in 2019 until 2020, 91% of Internet or more specific social media users are teenagers, around 15 until 19 years old. The use of social media, especially by teenagers, increased rapidly year by year. However, teenagers are prone to negative side of social media. So today, I'd like to present why social media should be restricted for underage. To start, I will explain social media as distraction for underage. After that, I will explain the correlation between high level of social media use and insomnia, and also anxiety disorder. Finally, I will summarize my presentation. First, why social media should be restricted for underage. The reason is because it can become a distraction. As we know, teenagers are school age and their priority is study. Too much using social media so can be an addiction. A study from the power of the like in adolescence, effects of peer influence on neural and behavioral response to social media. When people like his or her post on social media, dopamine hormone become active. This hormone is responsible for creating joy and love. As a result, this hormone can trigger teenagers to be so eager to post more, to get more likes, and lose track of time. In addition, inappropriate content on social media can damage their brain. They hard to concentrate, hard to control emotion, and intelligence impairment. Therefore, social media can be an addiction and distraction for underage because they cannot control themselves. Next, let me explain the correlation between high level of social media use and insomnia and also anxiety disorder. Teenagers who spend time on social media interacting with others almost at any given times have 3 times increase in risk of sleep disorder, including insomnia. As they spend time on phone before go to bed, the bright light from smartphone is similar to sunlight. The body's biological clock or circadian rhythm considers this light as a signal that it is in the daylight. Thus, production of melatonin is lagged. Simply put, the hours they spend on phone before go to bed make not sleepy, so it takes more time to fall asleep. Yet, teenagers need more sleep than adults. And then, one of pressure on social media is body image. The beauty standard often bring pressure on teenagers to show themselves in such a way as they see on social media. It can cause them to lose confidence if they are unable to satisfy that standard. If they continuously following this standard, it also can cause excess stress. In conclusion, social media should be restricted for underage because it can become an addiction, distraction, and one of factor that cause insomnia and anxiety disorder. I'd like to suggest for parents or anyone who has underage sister or brother to controlling their activities on social media. Tell them what they do not to do, explain the effects of social media. And for a social media developer, I think the rate of social media should be 17 plus or legal age and tighten the rules for creating an account. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.